Hey Enchantress fam, it's Nikachu, and we are going to be playing Enchantress in Modern. This is no sort of regular Enchantress deck, this is aggro Enchantress. We got Generous Visitor here that says whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a counter on target creature. We're going to go in for the beatdown with this thing. Also, Destiny Spinner can turn our lands into creatures. Going to get them. We're going to go get them, people. We're going to go get them. Truth be told, it still has a lot of Enchantress synergy. This is a deck made by Spencer Ward, part of Decklist Review. And one of the key, the regular cards, you know, they draw cards every time you play an enchantment. Enchantress Presence, and same thing with Sithis Harvest Hand. You cast an enchantment spell, you gain a life, and you draw a card. That's double the value. We also have Fang Shigeki on the ground to stop those early creatures. Stick it to the Ragavans and, I don't know, Swift Spears out there. But do what we don't. That's not the only things we have on turn one. We also have On Thin Ice, enchant a snowland you control, which we have many of. We got the Snow Forest, we have the Snow-Covered Plains. When On Thin Ice enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until On Thin Ice leaves the battlefield. So this is like a deck that has good control over the game in the earlier portions of the turns, because I think one big problem a lot of Enchantress decks have is it's pretty clunky. It's a pretty clunky deck. Like most of the cards, like 2, 3, 4 mana. That's disgusting. On Thin Ice is going to help us be more mana efficient. Same thing with Utopia Sprawl. Ramping, huh? What? Nothing. My brother had something. Thought he had something to say. He's gonna we're gonna ramp. We can ramp into turn 2 Blood Moon, completely devastating our opponents, just destroying them. Non-basic lands are mountains. We better make sure we have this on a forest, or we could get completely annihilated. We can also ramp into, well, we can ramp into Enchantress's Presence, but also the Restoration of Aganjo. You can't see the first side here, I see. But Chapter 1, search your library for a basic Plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Not bad. You may discard a card in Chapter 2. Return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. So we can bring back On Thin Ice. We can bring back the Fang of Shigeki. We can bring back Sterling Grove, Sithis Harvest Hand. We have a lot of options here. And Chapter 3, exile it, then return it to the battlefield. It is a Vigilance 3/4 creature. Whenever it attacks or blocks, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. So that is our extra beatdown. You know, we have some usual suspects, Boseiju, Aganjo. We have Rest in Peace in the sideboard, 4 of them. I think this could be diversified with something else because getting multiples of Rest in Peace sort of suck. But still very strong, powerful, but the best graveyard card of all the cards. 3 Ley Line of Sanctity, 4 Choke, so beware Murktide decks. We're going to get you. If you thought you were playing around Blood Moon, okay, you can play around that, but you're not going to play around this one. And Prismatic Ending for more exile. All right. With that, let's get into our match. All right, we won the die roll. I like this hand. This hand is amazing. It's tier 1, so I'm going to keep it. Love it. Oh, by the way, as we get into our game, we're going to thank our sponsor, FusionGamingOnline.com, your one-stop shop for paper Magic singles to play any deck, any format. They've got wide inventory for, like, Commander, Modern, all those niche cards. Hit them up at FusionGamingOnline.com. Don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu at checkout for 5% off all your purchases and supports the channel. And we're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online that lets me play any and every deck in the format, including decks like Enchantress. It's the only way Decklist Review would be possible like this. Support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 10% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu_9Y6. So we're going to fetch this for the basic forest. Get a Utopia Sprawl online.
He says, hi, YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so maybe this is just someone who's watching the stream. That's fine. So we'll get... Yeah, we'll add white, I guess. Could have been red.
Yes, this deck does need more hardboiled egg.
Yeah, in a deck box.
I was gonna add a bunch of stupid stuff, but
what else?
I didn't want to spend any more than like 4 hours on that thing. Been like a
For me, 1
sharpener.
hour is enough. Oh no, they're gonna take our good stuff away. Well, I guess we're gonna follow this up with like Generous Visitor and Destiny Spinner. This is a good card. Damn good card. It's all about drawing the Blood Moon. Alright, Thoughtseize. Took our On Thin Ice. Our opponent said hi, YouTube. Hi, say hi back. See? Hi, YouTube. Okay, so... Okay, that's very curious. They let us keep the Restoration of Iganjo. Dangerous move. I guess I'm going to go get a red source just in case we draw our Blood Moon. Okay. You got it. Is this Mill? But they start off with Marsh Flats. Classic Surgical Extraction. Get rid of the card that they hate. Trying to protect some creature, yes. Maybe the best creatures. So what are our choices here? Sacred Foundry? I think we need more green. We'll get Stomping Ground.
This deck needs more owls.
Owls? Alright. We can actually discard. So now I'll do this properly. I'm going to discard the Destiny Spinner, put it onto the battlefield. Then that'll be sweet. Isolated Chapel? You never know what's going to happen in these matches. Stoneforge Mystic. People love Stoneforge Mystic. They're playing some sort of Stoneblade deck, it seems. Okay, so we'll discard our Destiny Spinner. What did they get? They got Cauldron Complete. I like that. That's sort of cool ramp in some way. Target land you control becomes an XX elemental with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of enchantments you control. That is not bad at all either. So let's get our Generous Visitor out first. Then we'll get our Fang of Shigeki.
It's like a tapeworm. That's what you have right now.
And then we should put this thing on the Generous Visitor, I guess. How many enchantments do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then soon by next turn. By next turn, we can start turning one of these lands into creatures, and maybe we can block the stupid Cauldron Complete. Do we have any answers to Cauldron? Gaining more life than they're attacking us. We need the card draw thing going on now. Yeah, the trample thing is sort of a pain. I could turn this Arid Mesa actually into a creature. That's not bad.
Half-Life 3, Arid Mesa.
No! Funny enough, that's not an enchantment. That's a weird choice. But whatever. Oh, they forgot. Did they not? They accidentally didn't put anything in? How do you activate it and not put anything in play? Is that even possible? Alright, time to go in for the beatdown, I guess. We can attack for quite a bit.
He says, oop.
Yeah, oop. Oopsies. We needed that oopsies. There's gotta be some Enchantress players out there. They want to see this deck win. I don't care how we win. Even if it's through our opponent's complete, utter blunders. Sit this Harvest Hand. Great card. Sort of useless at this point. Might as well play it. Let me know if that is the right move, because otherwise I could turn this into something. First time playing on Magic the Gathering Online. We've all been there. Can attack with the Death Toucher because it doesn't matter. Cauldron Complete has Trample and First Strike. Okay, I'll just keep playing my lands. What do you think of the enchantment deck?
Boring. Needs more owls.
What deck has owls?
I don't know.
Okay, now we're gonna see it. Or will we? There it is.
That's the owl I'm talking about.
This is an owl? That is disgusting. Looks like that owl got ran over by a car a few times and then left on the street for a few years. And then bagged up in some sort of like watery bag. And then, I don't know, now it's been unleashed on the world.
Sage Owl was amazing.
Again, prismatic ending. How rude. They didn't even go for this. Or does it have a does it have a CMC of 3? I think it has a CMC of 3. They changed the rule. The mana value is whatever's on the front side. We're gonna attack for a ton here though. Because I get to turn this Arid Mesa into something. Oh. I'm so tempted. So how many enchantments? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a lot of damage. On the other hand, I could play this thing. It's Trample and Haste. And I'll gain a life. Okay, I think it is worth it. To just ignore this. A little too tempted. Here we go. I can get a little bit of a blocker here. So we only need to get in 2 damage next turn. Doesn't seem too hard. So really we should be at 6 life here. And if I was at 6 life, I might want to start gaining some life with the Restoration of Aganjo and drawing some cards. Oh god! Okay, so if you attack, you have enough blockers. Oh, but you don't attack.
Big money.
It's interesting. Alright, so now... Okay, now we're just going to start playing these things. Let's gain some life. Let's draw some cards. It's gonna be a grind, people. It's time to grind. I have another Sithis, which is not useful right now. I gotta keep a snow-covered plains in there. Oh god, do I take damage? I don't really want to take damage here. Can I find a plains card? So try for a basic plains. Well, we're not gonna do that. God damn it. God damn it, deck. Okay, and pass. I guess. They might just kill us with spirits in the air.
Can I wear a shirt in Vegas that says "No cheating, I'm watching"?
Yeah, I think that would fly.
Okay.
Just make sure there's no titty anime girl on it, and I don't think the judges will have any problem with it.
Because somebody donated a bunch of inkjet t-shirt transfers to MCC, so I bought it was an unopened package of 15 transfers.
No cheating, I'm watching. They'll probably intimidate some people.
So I'm wondering what kind of funny shirts I can wear to Vegas for all 3 days.
Well, yeah, I don't think people know this. My brother will be show himself at Magic 30
I'll be wearing a
in
mask.
Vegas. Yeah, it's still be hidden. No face reveal yet. This is an embarrassment. Alright, so whenever you cast an enchantment spell... Okay, discard a card. If I discard... You may discard a card. When you do, return target permanent with mana value 2. I don't need to return anything. So, actually, I'm not going to discard anything. Or I can discard the Windswept Teeth? No, I better not do that. I'll just say no to both. Because I want to cast these Sithis Harvest Hands just to draw a card. We're just basically... hold on, I'll just cancel this. Destiny Spinner. Keep the old one. Okay, play the Destiny Spinner. Another one of these. This is crazy.
But call me, maybe.
Okay, let's get the forest. This is absolutely ridiculous. They're gonna go off. We only need to get 2 in damage in, so maybe we're gonna go wide. Blood Moon! Bring back Sithis, draw a card. I don't bring... nothing gets cast. It's not when it enters the battlefield, it's when it's cast. So I have to keep the Sithis in my hand if I want the draw trigger. Right? I mean, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, at least I'm gonna go wide. That's the plan. We're gonna go wide. They gotta bring the tokens out. Each player discards a card. I think I want that extra card draw with the Sithis, so we're gonna dump the Blood Moon. Sort of don't like showing them that, though. Phyrexian Arena. Yeah, that's not good right now. One more land, animate 2 land. That no, but you have to animate a land that's untapped. But it is going to be interesting because it's only two life left. Okay, so stack these first. I'll choose not to draw again. I think we're in good shape. I think we're actually in good shape. We're finally in that spot where like we're drawing a lot of cards and we're getting a lot of stuff is going our way right now. Okay, so now we play this thing. And now we can draw like boatloads of cards here. And gain a lot of life. And we got the Fang of Shigeki. Okay, so this is exactly what Enchantress is all about. This is the reason they play Enchantress. Okay, let's get Sterling Grove so they can't mess with our stuff.
Wow.
We got Heliod's Generosity. This is basically almost over. Okay, can I go all out attack with this turn? If I attack with everything, they have to block everything, and I think they have to chump block everything. Oh no, these can't attack this turn. Alright, so let's pass.
Shigeki.
Spencer Ward thought that the Sithis was a ETB. It's not, unfortunately. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. See, I'm teaching you about your own deck.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Learn from my mistakes. I think we're winning, though. I think we're clearly winning. Unless they pull out a dam. Maula's Skyclaves. Okay, that changes things a little bit. But not enough. Because they still can't really attack. Yeah, like even if they put it on their germ token, I don't think that changes much here. Oh, first strike flying, no big deal. So is this 4, 5, 6? Is this enough? Can I play around Fatal Push? Oh, I will when I play that card. And I've got so many basics, this is great. So is there anything I want to put back on top of my library? I could put Blood Moon itself. That's okay. So we can put the Fang. I don't want to put anything. Oh no, I thought we were going to discard. We're not going to discard anything. Okay, let's seal it up. Let's make things even more painful than it already is.
Three, 2, 1.
Cast this guy. Wish these would auto stack.
Daybreak, get on it.
Oh, I have an Enchantress. Why am I not playing this thing? We're gonna go wide next turn. We'll play our Generous Visitor. Actually, we can play another Sithis. It doesn't add bodies to the battlefield, so.
Add the bodies to the board. Add the bodies to the board.
Okay, we're gonna win next turn. They have enough blockers right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, sorry, they can ignore this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they have 6 blockers. Could I win that turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, I didn't have enough mana to make 2 creatures. 4. Yeah, I didn't have enough mana. I didn't have enough mana to animate a land twice. Oh, after all this, you actually can do something with your prismatic ending. How dare you?
You lost. It's over.
Target player has to sacrifice a creature. I guess this guy. They're doing what they have to do to not be dead to going wide. Truth be told, I probably can just attack. They're just gonna have to. No, not everything is a chump blocker. This thing will eat stuff. Whatever. There probably was an attack earlier. Okay, let's go wide again. On Enchantress's presence. More card draw. I'm not gonna deck, people. I'm not gonna deck. It's so far off. We're so far off from decking. It's not even close. So don't get too excited. It's not gonna happen. How do I arrange this? The Enchantress. I have a feeling most people haven't watched the video this far.
Narrator. He decked.
Yeah. What was this going to be? Green, white. We'll make it.
Visitor.
Actually, I don't have that much green sources here. Okay, well, let's play a visitor here. We'll play 2 visitors. Did I play land? Yeah, I did. Okay, pass. Okay, I think that's it. We're gonna win next turn.
Here comes this board wipe.
Are there Sanctum Weaver in this deck? This okay, I have to discard something. Sure, I'll discard this. Yeah, well, they're very far from playing Dam now. Or I guess not. What is it? No, Dam I think is double black, double white. So yeah, they're very far. You missed a ton of +1/+1 counter. It doesn't matter because they're all blockers. I just have to get anything through. All right, what do we want? Leyline of Sanctity, probably. That seems like a good one. Rest in Peace? It's a Stoneblade deck, so it's not mandatory. Did they say they saw Blood Moon and we're on the draw? Okay, this is where we're going to take the Blood Moon out on the draw. Maybe that's all I do. What else could they have in their deck that they use the graveyard for? It was just, I saw Lingering Souls, but it's a Stoneblade deck.
How's that orange drink?
It's wonderful.
It's not even orange.
I wish it was smaller, though. They got rid of the small. I liked it when they had this really small one that is almost pathetic. But it's good for me, because I just want a few sips. Just so I get that tangy...
Just tell them to spit in your mouth.
Tangy balance of something with the... What's it called? The, Sauce and Egg McMuffin at McDonald's. I think that's all I'm going to do. Yeah, I think this deck is favored. I mean, I could get rid of maybe Generous Visitor. No. Submit. The restoration of Iganjo actually ended up being really good. This hand is good, I think. This hand is fine. We can go turn to Restoration of Iganjo, and I think that's gas. Add Prismatic Ending against the Germ. Oh yeah, okay, Steel White, I should have taken out Generous Visitor for that, I agree. I mean, I have answers to the Germ, right? It's not the end of the world. Just realized I have 2 planes in my hand, so... I think I'm gonna name I have so much white mana. I'm gonna get another plains anyway. Then we can set up a turn where I play Sithis, Harvest Hand, plus Sterling Grove on the same turn.
Getting ambitious.
Gotta be ambitious. Thoughtseize turn 2.
That guy kind of looks like an owl.
Hoo hoo. Oh, they took my Sithis away. What is this, Giver of Runes? Oh, Prismatic Ending, not bad, not a bad line. Don't blame him. Alright, we'll play our Sterling Grove then. This has got to be a good matchup. Enchantments versus, like, deck with a bunch of removal. That's got to be a good matchup. Joke's on them when you get Sithis back with a Ganjo. Yeah, true story. Absolute true story. What to play here? I guess the thing that doesn't deal damage to me. Other enchantments you control have Shroud.
That would be great with Spreading Seas.
Well, they're doing nothing, which is really good for us. And we just drew an Enchantress's Presence. So we'll definitely discard a card. I guess the Arid Mesa. I don't need no more planes. Yeah, we'll get Sithis back. Will we have priority? Yeah, we will. That's crazy. Then we can play Enchantress's Presence. And then we can actually sacrifice Sterling Grove if we really want to. Oh, are they going to Surgical? Oh, Kai'Skal. Exile opponent's graveyard. Credit 1/1. Okay. Okay, you got it, bub. That worked.
Walk, bub.
Interaction. Interaction, people.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad, for subscribing. And I guess... Actually, I probably should sack this. Yeah, I don't know what we'll get, but we'll get something. Like, these things cost 3 mana, so they're not in danger of dying to Prismatic Ending. Maybe I get another Enchantress's Presence? That's probably strong. Okay, well that's a brick. You want either one of these? I think they knew about this one, but they didn't know about the Temple Garden.
They didn't know nothing.
Okay, 3 damage. We have... It's quite a long ways. They're in really bad shape, and I think they know it. They're up Shit's Creek without a paddle. Just get another Enchantress's... I'm pretty sure we get Enchantress's Presence. Yes, Enchantress's Presence. More card draw. This will flip into an Abomination. So we draw a card here. Hall of Heliod's Generosity. How generous. So we'll definitely put a stop at our upkeep and activate that to get Sterling Grove back onto the battlefield. Oops. Hold on, let me play something.
That card looks like a Goosebumps cover.
Actually, I gotta play this. Maybe Arlstein is doing the... who was it? Arlstein's illustrator? Who knows?
That's a good question.
Unknown mysteries of art and novels. Who does the illustrations for novels?
Specifically R.L. Stein.
Oh, you have flying. Oh no. At our upkeep now, we'll put target enchantment card back on top of our library, and this is a good one. Now we'll go to our main phase. And I guess let's just... We can just destroy artifact, enchantment, non-basic land, so I can actually blow up a Shambling Vent if I want to. Sure. Take some damage. Little damage didn't hurt anyone. It's a lot of damage that hurts. This has Shroud, sweet. What does this remind me of? What's a 3-drop that attacks vigilance, gets creatures whenever it attacks or blocks?
Master of the Pill Trident?
No.
But that would be sweet.
Brimaz, that's it. Yeah. Oh! Stoneforge coming just in time. Or maybe not just in time. Actually, let's see what Stoneforge gets. Okay, Cauldron Complete. That's an awkward one, because I cannot blow that up with the Boseiju, because it has Indestructible. Or does the Germ have Indestructible? No, I think Cauldron Complete itself has Indestructible.
Yeah, the owl you can just wipe off the board.
I could sack the Sterling Grove. Okay, so what do I want here if I wanted something? I guess I want... Oh, I know what we can get. Okay, so we'll crack this. Okay, hold on. How do I need to hold priority, actually. Because I want to put this back on top of my deck. Maybe it's not important. We'll put On Thin Ice on top of the deck. And then we will draw On Thin Ice. Then we will play On Thin Ice. We're going to draw some cards. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. I could have put something on top of my deck if I wanted to. Then we'll exile the Stoneforge Mystic.
Bye.
Then we will play a Arid Mesa. Crack Arid Mesa. Look for a basic land of any kind. This comes in play tapped. Okay, I screw myself. It's okay. Now we put Sterling Grove on top of our deck. Then we play the Destiny Spinner. Spin the wheel. Draw 2 cards. Well, that's what we just drew. Sterling Grove. And another On Thin Ice. Not bad. Attack. That was a pretty good turn. It was a pretty good turn. Did you see the full Spirit deck in Explorer? No, I have not. Oh, they have that stupid Shambling Vent. Okay, whatever. So they gain some life, but they lose some life. We did 1 damage. Hooray! Okay, I guess can they hardcast Cauldron Complete? Yeah, they can. It's not a big deal, though. Maybe I'll chump block just to save myself. Hold on, actually, well, here is a big deal. Equip is 7. Ugh. Okay, that's a bit disgusting. That actually could be a problem, because then they could equip it to the Spirit. This has Indestructible itself, huh? I have to deal with this son of a bitch every turn. I take 4, but then you can equip to this. It's a 6-power creature. That's not good. Okay, we're doing what we gotta do. I think we're still in command here, but it's just awkward. It's just awkward, that's all. But they can't gain life, which is good. But I think I'm gonna just beat them down with On Thin Ice and then activating, turning lands into creatures. That seems good enough for me.
Big.
Oh, I have a stop on my upkeep. I don't need to put any stop here. Okay, I think Iganjo is useless, so I don't want to take any more damage. So 4 mana. This is a land. Okay, so let's On Thin Ice the Germ. Okay, they were convinced that the game was over. All right, good.
There you go, Mr. Ward.
That was more controlling than aggro than I thought it was gonna be, but it did the job. Yeah, enchantments against. I did make a mistake. Yeah, I should bring in the prismatic ending, and take out probably this because they're gonna have enough creature removal that this is not really that relevant in the matchup. But yeah, that looked good. Enchantments versus Thoughtseize. No wonder Thoughtseize doesn't see so much, not nearly as much play as it used to. Okay, this is just a joke. The Enchantments is not really taking over the metagame or anything like that. All right. I hope you enjoyed that, Spencer. Was that Spencer's first win? Did have to play 2 games for that. With the one that we lost, you didn't see it. It didn't happen. Did not happen. Did not make the final cut. It was too embarrassing to post. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you love enchantments, give a thumbs up. I'll never play it again unless Spencer pays me to do it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.